welcome to the website, welcome to the YouTube channel. Let me fix the camera a bit. So today's quotes, we've got a few quotes. Eartha Kitt, just because you're different does not mean that you have to be rejected. Second one from Garvey, the black skin is not a badge of shame, but rather a glorious symbol of national greatness. And then we've got a quote from Alicia Keys, my mixed race background made me a broad person able to relate to different cultures, but any woman of colour, even mixed, is seen as black in America. So that's how I regard myself. I love being black and I'm proud of my skin colour. I'm proud of the way I look. I'm
proud of my nose, my lips.
I think what's frustrating though, living in this Western world, being black, is that when it comes to products, it's like, you know, when it does come to natural hair, a lot of the times, like, there's nothing out there for us. When you go to the makeup aisle in the drugstore, aka like Superdrug or Boots, to the high street store, you have to look and it's like, okay, I can't find my skin colour, I can't find my foundation colour because like, it doesn't exist. I think that's disgusting. Like, you know, it's like people don't want us to exist in this Western world, and that's what it actually feels like. If you're wondering what it's like, oh, what is it like to be a black person? Like, I love the great sides to it, great, but the downsides is when you go to the shop and it's like, oh, I can't find this because, you know, they don't have my shade of color because I'm too dark, and I'm not really that dark anyway, but it sucks. Oh my god, they don't have the right hair products for me, they don't know what they're doing. When you get people outside of your race asking ignorant questions like, do black people bruise? Oh yeah, oh, you're black, why don't you have a big bum? Just stupid stuff like that. That's what's frustrating. It's frustrating when you walk into a shop and you don't even have a hoodie up either. You just walk into a shop like this and then the security guard is watching you extra because he thinks you're going to steal something, because he's judging you, he's prejudiced, he's arrogant, and he's ignorant. That's what's very annoying. What else is annoying is that you can go on holiday and abroad and people think it's okay to be like, oh yeah, nigger. Like, no. Excuse me? No. Excuse me? Like, no, people are just very ignorant and they're not educated, and it's so annoying because there's Google and you can educate yourself on what to say, what not to say to black people. And I think there's a beautiful and intelligent and crazy and cool side to black people, but what I love as well is that we're all, I don't love that we're all struggling, but through our struggles we can all relate. And that's what I love. It's like you can go somewhere and there's like one black person in the room and you look at them and they look at you and you're just like, many black people here, but we feel the vibes, you know. And I think that's cool, but I don't think there's a downside to being black. Okay, so obviously my battery died, which was annoying because I was in the middle of saying I hate when people are like judging Obama and being like, oh yeah, he's not black enough. It's like, at the end of the day, him as a black man, him as a biracial man, he's gone through his own struggle. So stop being cocky and stop being rude and saying people aren't black enough just because you don't understand them. And I think that's the issue. You don't understand stuff. You don't understand why people wear wigs. You don't understand why someone calls themselves black if they've got a white parent, or someone that's just like, do you know what I mean? You guys don't understand. So I think, why don't you just ask the right questions instead of being and I think when black people do it to black people, it's disgusting. But if you're watching this and you're guilty of saying that person's not black enough, you know, and you're not black, then I think you should really not say that, because you might just get slapped in the face. I have like mixed race best friends, and there's been some times where people are just like, oh yeah, you don't really understand, like your mom's white, or, and I'm just like, who are you to say? You don't even know that this girl is educated. She probably knows more about black history than you. Her skin colour is probably darker than yours. If you did a DNA test, it's more likely that she's blacker than you. So just stop being rude. It really gets to me. I'm not going to tell you you're not black enough, because at the end of the day, I can't take away your blackness. I can't take away the size of your nose. I can't take away the size of your lips. I can't take away your features, because that's not me. That's not my job to judge if you're black enough or not. And people that are not black that say that, it's not your job either. So if you are guilty and if you've done that before, after listening to what I've said, I hope you can think and be like, oh my god, this is actually not appropriate, because it's really not appropriate. Now obviously guys, I'm very passionate about this and I could really go on and go hard to the paint, but at the same time my battery is dying right now.
I am Wonita Christine. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. My aim is to inspire the world, inspire females to be the best they can be, and I can't do that if I don't have any views. So please support the cause and share. Thank you.